Hey YouTube, thanks for checking it out. I want to get right to this video because there's a lot to go over. This is part one of my knife collection. First, I have a Sharpn'd 710, and I won't get into detail about any of these knives. I'll just name them, show you them, and lay them out. Next, see Gerber Bear Grylls. So this one right here is from Whitetail Cutlery, and this is my one and only ceramic folding knife with aluminum handles. Alright, so those are all the knives from companies that only have one. So now I'll start with my CRKTs. And this is a CRKT Hi-Ho, and this is assisted opening. And this big beast is a CRKT Desert Hammond Cruiser. It's a flipper. And that's all my CRKT folders. So now I'll start with my buck knives. And this is a Buck Bantam. This is my Buck Vantage flipper. So up next is my Benchmades, and we'll start with my Benchmade Mini Griptilian. Of course, access locks. And this is my Benchmade Griptilian. Same access lock, orange handle scales, but instead of a Tonto, we have a spear point or a clip point. Okay, so for my Bokers, I have a Boker Magnum with wood handle scales. Pretty smooth. And this is more of like a novelty type knife. And this is also by Boker Magnum. And basically the handle is the shape of a pineapple grenade. So moving along, we have my Cold Steels now. And this is the Cold Steel Tough Light. This guy is the Cold Steel Recon, and it is huge, as you can see. I did a few unboxings and things like that with this knife, but it's not really that practical to carry, and the G10 on this is so rough, it does tear your pants up a little. So Triad lock is great though. And this right here is the Mini Recon one. Basically, it's a keychain type knife. Really small. I'm sorry, I think this is the Micro Recon one. I know they have one in between this one and this one. I think that's the Mini. So this might be the Micro. But again, it comes with a little keychain loop where you could put this on your keychain. And basically, that's where it rides from me. Alright, so these are all from Ontario Knife Company, and this is the black on black Ontario Rat 1, and this is the Ontario Company Utilitac 2, and this is another Rat 1, just a different configuration. Green handle scales with a satin blade. This one I actually did sharpen, and I'll give you guys an overview, if you like, on my sharpening system. So next up is the Lion Steel brand of knives for me, and I have 3 of those. First one, now this is a lockback design, and it doesn't have any thumb studs or anything, so it's a 2-hand opener. And it's the Lion Steel Opera with olive wood handle scales. Next up is the Lion Steel Degata, and it has aluminum handle scales and D2 tool steel. Still kind of stiff because it's pretty new to the collection. Last is the Lion Steel SR2A, and this is green aluminum handle scales, and is made of Sharpn'd steel. And it is a frame lock monolithic design, meaning the whole handle portion is one piece of milled aluminum. Super smooth blade. So now for my Spyderco folding knives, we have the Spyderco Manix 2, black DLC coated blade, S30V steel, the ball bearing lock mechanism. Right here is the Delica 4 VG10 blade steel and a brown FRN bidirectional handle scale. This right here is a bird crossbill. You guys know and love this guy. It is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, the black DLC coated blade, S30V, and the Digicam G10 handle. This is the Spyderco Endura, blue FRN bidirectional handle scales, and VG10 blade as well. This is the Spyderco Matriarch 2, VG10 as well with FRN handle scales. My newest Spyderco is the Spyderco Sage 2, the titanium handle scales and integral frame lock. Also S30V blade steel. This is the Spyderco Ambitious and is made of 8 CR13 MOV steel and a black VG10 handle. And the bigger brother to that is the Spyderco Tenacious. Same blade steel, same handle scale material, same lock. So that is all my Spyderco folding knives. Okay, so first we have the Kershaw Cryo, and it's the smaller one, flipper design, frame lock. I believe this was my first folding knife. This is the Kershaw Clash, speed safe design, flipper deployment. Next, I'll start getting into my Kershaw ton series, and this is the half ton. I really use this guy a lot, as you can tell by the picture-in-picture footage of the blade. Next up is the Kershaw 3/4 ton. Again, just a bigger brother to the Kershaw half ton. And the largest of the ton series is the Kershaw 1 ton. And this is a frame lock. I believe the other two are liner locks. Yes, they are. So next up is my gentleman folder, I guess, of the Kershaw series, and that is the Kershaw Leak. Really slim, powerful deployment. It also has the speed safe assisted opening. And this little guy is my Kershaw Shuffle. Haven't really carried this much. I wanted to see how this worked out. As far as E.D.C, maybe a little backup knife or something. This guy, Kershaw Oh So Sweet. And you can also tell I got a lot of use with this knife, and I just haven't been cleaning it. Now we get into the Emerson collaboration with Kershaw, and this is the Emerson CQC-1K. It's a frame lock, as the thumb stud openings or the wave featured opening. Moving right on to another Emerson collaboration. This is the Kershaw CQC-6K. Also thumb disc, wave opening, frame lock as well. Now we're venturing off to my last two and personally favorite Kershaw knives. So this is the Kershaw Blur. This is the limited edition with the aluminum spiderweb scales. Blade steel is 154 cm. And I'm sorry I haven't been getting to all the blade steels for most of the knives, but this also has a speed assisted opening. So next up is my Kershaw Skyline. It's not speed safe assisted. It's a flipper design but it's super smooth and it flies out when you deploy via the flipper. I think Kershaw called this the black wash blade. Okay, so that's all my Kershaws. So thanks to everybody for stopping by and checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed my knife collection for 2015. Again, these are just my folders. Up next will be my fixed blades. So thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. You guys have a great day.